Hi everyone, this is Carrie. Welcome to my channel. The video that you are about to watch was previously uploaded on my channel. However, because of YouTube's changing guidelines, I had to recreate the content, so to speak, and add more commentary in order to make it a monetized video. So, if you want to watch it again with my commentary, please feel free. If you haven't seen it before, welcome in. I hope you enjoy it. Today, we're going to be looking at what I found was one of the most impactful victim statements because this woman spoke out to Darrell, whatever you want to call him. This woman spoke out to him. She called him out, and I loved every minute of it. So, watch along with me.
This is our daughter, Olivia. She is the baby of our family. That photo was taken on November 21st, 2021.
The baby.
At that time, she was an innocent 8-year old who was excited to get to perform in the parade with her best friend and her teammates. And it was something she looked forward to every year. Um, my mother-in-law and myself and I also um, join her every year and hand out candy, and it's something that's become um,
A mother's worst nightmare. Can you believe it? You send your child off to do something that they're excited about. You kind of think, there's no way. This is a safe environment. It's a family. This was a family event. That's what's so crazy about it.
I guess a tradition that was taken away from us by Darrell Brooks because of his selfless just ability to have. Please don't do that. It's
Okay, I'm gonna rewind, but just to kind of give you guys, if you haven't seen this, if you did not watch all of the impact statements before, every time somebody said something that he felt was empowering or he really felt bad, he would touch his chest, like I hear you, I hear you. But he never once said I'm sorry, so that just kind of really pissed everybody off.
to have. Please don't do that. It's so disrespectful. I've watched all day on TV and I've watched you mock all of the victims all day. You roll your eyes and you make faces. If this was your 8-year old daughter that someone else hit, you would have been beside yourself if someone made those faces. And you want people to have forgiveness for you and your child? You're insane.
Okay, first of all of his children, he doesn't have a whole lot to do with them. From what I understand, his children don't really like him because he's just not there. He's not around. And you guys, we know he doesn't hold many jobs if he had any jobs in the past. So you know that he's not sending them any money, no child support. So it just blows my mind how he throws out examples of how he is with his children. He uses his children quite frequently when he's speaking to the court and in his interrogation.
I hope that the judge puts the most amount of years on your sentence, and I hope that you live in hell for the rest of your life for what you have done to all of these victims. Do you realize after you hit me and my mother-in-law, I spent 5 minutes walking around looking for my daughter on the ground. I was
I don't,
looking for her through little girls that were keeled up in little fetal positions because you had ran them over. You hit them with 3,300 pounds and you don't care.
preach, mama.
Right before you hit me, I turned around and I looked at you. I didn't see your car. I saw the look in your eye. You knew exactly what you were doing. You knew exactly what you wanted to do. And that was because you are a narcissistic piece of shit that thinks you can get away with everything.
Yes.
And you are not going to ever get away with anything ever again. You did what you wanted to do, which was instill fear and horror in all of these children that are involved. You're a child killer, a woman killer. I cannot wait until somebody inflicts that harm on you.
I don't know if it would bother him to say he's a woman killer because knowing Darrell the way we all have come to learn to know him, he probably would be like, yeah. I tell my women what to do. But when it comes to children, he's going to act all holy and now. So he's probably that comment, calling him a child killer, probably did hit him a little bit.
I'm done. I'm sorry.
Bless her heart. You go ahead and you speak whatever you need to say.
That's Olivia. And the next one is my daughter in the hospital room where I sat next to her for 5 days where she didn't move. My daughter who was in the ICU for 5 days and in children's for an additional 9 more in the critical care unit because of her brain injuries that you caused to her that she still deals with daily. I was
Yes.
late because I couldn't leave her because she didn't want me to leave because of her separation anxiety that you caused. You should not be allowed to be a father to your children. I'm so glad that you are being kept from them. The shit you would teach them would make them as evil and miserable as a person that you are.
He wasn't a father. We don't have to worry about that. I don't know how his children turned out. I think there's been a lot of people putting comments in the chat about what they've heard about the children, but from what I understand, they all dislike him. So
This
there you have it. If you guys have not watched these impact statements, go back and do it. If you're really into this trial, I know some people are just into his antics and they just want to watch him be stupid, but really go back and watch the day. I think it was a day or two long of impact statements. There were so many people that didn't pass away, but were very badly injured. And until I listened to those impact statements, I didn't realize how badly injured all those other people were. I don't know why, but I just kind of assumed that, bruises or something, scratches. I did not realize what some of these people are going through, rehabilitation. Um, I, I don't know if anybody was paralyzed. I haven't delved into it, and I probably should do that for all of my channel members, kind of get some more insight into that. And then there's also some people that have the PTSD, which I could totally understand. No matter what age you are, if you watch this occur and what it did to people mentally, they say you block out things sometimes. They still come creeping back, though. People might still have dreams. I do have a upcoming video that where we're going to watch one of the victims that was very traumatized over what happened, and so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to say anything else about that. Just stay tuned for that. Um, eh, I kind of wanted to take another piece of this. We've been doing a lot of comedy stuff with this moron, and I kind of wanted to flip the script a little bit and say, okay, yeah, we have fun with this because we love to hate him. But we have to realize that there's been a lot of bad that he did that a lot of people are suffering. And I guess I don't want to ignore that. I don't want to be too light on the subject. So I hope everybody understands that I'm not trying to be hateful by just showing some of the funny stuff. But anyway, I thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. And I appreciate you being here. And don't forget to click that little button below the subscribe button. But remember, you also need to click that bell because you will not be notified. And you can personalize how you would like that bell to remind you of when I upload a new video. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to check out our channel memberships and stay tuned because we're going to be having some live sessions coming up soon.